Houston, Texas, inside NRG Stadium for an AFC showdown between the undefeated LA Chargers and Heisman Trophy winner John Paul Jones and the Houston Texans. 2 years ago, they were hoisting the Lombardi Trophy. Last year, they missed the playoffs and drafted a new face of their franchise.
Plenty of criticism went towards this guy after his first start in New Orleans, but this guy has looked better every week. Be patient, Texan fans. This guy is the real deal.
Earl Campbell of the Texans has the perfect balance of power and speed at the running back position.
Much of the success of this team in the past has been behind his running. More things tend to go their way when this guy has a productive day on the ground. I think he'll be the key factor in today's game.
A tough defense the Bolts have had this year, shutting down Bo Jackson last week. They're still going to have plenty of problems stopping Campbell.
Especially in Texas. This is his house. These fans are going to raise the decibels when this guy gets a hold of the rock today.
The Chargers fight to stay unbeaten. It brings them here to Houston for a Texas-sized matchup here at NRG Stadium. It's all moments away right here on the MaddenVerse.
Today, from NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas, it's week 4 of the NFL. Texans taking on the Los Angeles Chargers.
On a wonderful fall afternoon in the state of Texas, the roof is open and we've got football from NRG Stadium in Houston. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers.
Nikola Tesla to kick this one off. And here we go in Houston. Boyette will bring it up to the 25. And here comes the former Heisman Trophy winner, John Paul Jones. Only one TD, but no turnovers this year so far, Frank.
That's a good sign, but he needs a couple more in that touchdown category.
Hand off to Campbell outright. An 8-yard gain there for the Texans. A nice opening play. 252 last week and 2 scores. Earl Campbell could be back to his former self, Frank.
I don't think he ever left.
Andre Johnson holding the shoulder, and that is a huge loss early in this game for the Texans. He does not go in, so he may return later in this game. 3rd and 2 for the Texans. Pass is deflected. And that'll bring up a 4th and 2, and the Houston Texans are going for it.
Why not? You need this win.
Ronnie Coleman powers forward for 4 yards, and that'll be a first down. A huge 4th down conversion on the first drive of this game. Outright to Webster Slaughter. That'll take him down to the 42-yard line. A 21-yard reception there.
Right on the money. John Paul Jones showing you why he won that Heisman Trophy and was the #1 prospect at the quarterback position last year.
In the shotgun to Campbell, up the right, and he'll power over Don Fry. 2nd and 2, Owen Daniels shaken up on the play. And he is going in, so there goes your starting tight end. 2 guys going down early for Houston. Campbell up the weak side. He'll be taken down by Elam. 3rd and 2 for Houston. Hands off to Campbell. Stopped right away by Joey Bosa. 4th and 2 for the Texans.
That's a big stop by Joey Bosa there. They had a lot of momentum going. Got a 4th down conversion. They held strong, and that's why this team has been 3-0. This defense is relentless.
A dislocated shoulder. Owen Daniels will not return. Tucker with a nice field goal there, and at least the Texans put 3 points on the board to start this game on their first drive. The return comes out to the 30. Decent return there for the Chargers. Justin Herbert getting the attention of the media, being 3-0, handling all that attention quite well as the starting quarterback of one of the few undefeated teams left this season.
Danian Tomlinson powers forward 5 yards, and you can see his production. That's because of these offensive linemen they've drafted over the past 2 years. They have really put together quite a defense and offense.
Out to Charlie Joyner, and this guy is dangerous when he gets a hold of the football, Frank.
Oh, yeah. Great route runner, amazing hands. You don't think this guy is going to get the ball, and he comes down with it. And once he comes down with it, the yards after catch, very impressive.
Chargers from the 16. Herbert back to pass, out left. Usain Bolt's got it, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers.
Statement drive there by the Chargers. They hold Houston to 2 4th downs. Yeah, they converted once, but they still only ended up with 3 points. Chargers right down the field real quick. Touchdown.
Tesla's extra point is good, and that is an early 4-point lead for the LA Chargers. We'll see John Paul Jones and the offense for the second time today. They'll start 1st and 10 on the 26. Hands it off to Campbell up the weak side, and he powers through for 8 yards. Jones in the gun. Back to pass. Scrambles right. On the run throw, beautiful, and Andre Johnson back in the lineup, catches his first pass of the day.
Solid play right there for the Texans. They are mixing it up with the pass and the run. I like the variety of play calling.
Hands it off to Campbell, and he'll be taken down after no gain. Jones back to throw. He is hit as he throws, and Johnson able to pick that one up for 4 yards. Jones throwing left, and it's over the head of Johnson. It'll be a 4th and 6. Justin Tucker to kick a deep one here, and no problem. 64 yards for Tucker over the crossbar. He might be able to go a couple more yards there, Frank.
After a holding penalty, these guys are going to get backed up to the 18. Tomlinson up the left side, taken down by Johnny Joseph. Gain of 5 yards.
Herbert back to pass. He'll throw right, and it's picked off. Huge defensive turnover there by Jonathan Joseph,
a.k.a. Double J. Great hands. Great coverage. Read it the whole way.
Jones back to pass. Throwing left out to Coleman. Good for a couple. And off to Campbell, and wow, did he explode out of there. Dives forward, just short of pay dirt there, Frank.
Man, this guy, once he gets going, he's got all that muscle and all that power. Going that fast, you don't want to be in front of that.
Don Fry with a big tackle in the backfield. That'll take him back to the 3-yard line. What a play.
And what a draft pick taking this guy in the 2nd round. I can't believe he was still on the board.
2nd and goal. Campbell will go up the left side, right in. Beautiful blocking. Untouched. And this Houston Texan crowd is back. 13-7. The bullpen fired up after that drive. Justin Herbert with his 3rd turnover of the year. Tomlinson up the left. It'll be good for 4 yards. Brings up 2nd down. They'll be on the 36. Back to pass. Throws right, and Usain Bolt.
Boy, oh boy.
That's a big tackle by Reed and Reeves. Usually this guy is gone after he catches the ball.
Oh, yeah. This guy's an Olympic sprinter.
$7:13 after 1 at NRG Stadium. The Texans have the lead. Chargers on the Texan 38. Handoff to Tomlinson, and he goes forward. 2nd and 5.
It was a nice 5-yard pickup right there.
He'll go up the middle again, and he's got the 1st down and a big 11-yard gain there for Tomlinson, and the Chargers are moving the ball at will as they have every game so far this season.
This is a well-balanced team between the pass and run. Makes it a tough offense to contain for any defense.
Chargers will have it on the 22, 1st down. Tomlinson wrapped up by Cushing in the backfield, a 2-yard loss.
This Texan defense is playing hard today. They are going after these Chargers. You got to put everything on the line. Leave it all on the field today. These guys are undefeated.
Quick out by Herbert, right to Usain Bolt. He hangs in there and took a shot from Ray Childress.
It just shows this guy's toughness right there. Look at that, thrown right at the ground. You better be careful. He's going to get a fine from the commissioner for unnecessary roughness. It looked pretty nasty.
Hand off to Tomlinson, and he's got plenty of room. Touchdown, Chargers.
Out of nowhere. You got a perfect balance of play calling there. And you can see the effects of it when it really goes your way. And they were definitely expecting a pass on that one.
Tesla's extra point is good, and that will give the Chargers a 1-point lead.
John Paul Jones can't wait to get back on the field.
Campbell, 5 TDs and pushing for 500 yards in only 56 carries, Frank. Jones will scramble up the middle, and he takes a couple of shots there. Good for 9 yards.
He's got to get down and slide. You can't be taking shots like that.
outright to Ronnie Coleman, and he bowls forward. Big first down there for the Texans. That'll take them down to the 39.
Love how he doesn't give up after the catch. Look at him go forward, lowers the shoulder. He knows two guys are coming at him. They still bring him down, but that's going to wear this defense down over time.
Campbell out left, good for about 3. They give him 4 on the spot. 2nd and 6 for the Texans. Jones rolling right. He'll scramble up the middle and get the first down. They are down to the 26. Good decision to slide that time by Jones, avoiding contact. Hand off to Campbell, and a good block there, but Merriman able to bring him down after a gain of 3. Jones in the shotgun, back to pass, throws right. Andre Johnson, and he'll have plenty for the first down. That'll take the Texans to the 13. Campbell up the left, and he is hit, and hit hard there. And that is going to be called back for a hold. It'll be Mike Munchak. They'll bring it back, a 1st and 18 for the Texans. Jones scrambling up the middle. He'll pick up a nice chunk of yards. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 7 for the Texans. Jones back to pass. He's scrambling again out left, and he'll get a hit, and they are going to call somebody for unnecessary roughness. I believe that's on Eric Weddle. And that is only going to be 2 yards, but that trims what they had to go down to almost nothing, Frank.
Oh yeah, he'll walk in here. Touchdown, Texans.
Earl Campbell, his 2nd TD of the day. And they love him here in Houston.
He's already got a ring. This team has won a Super Bowl. Now they got a new face of the franchise. Let me tell you, John Paul Jones, it's taken him a couple weeks to warm up, get used to the pace and the speed of this professional level, but he's looking good today against a great defense. The Chargers have shut people down this year.
6 scores for Tomlinson, pushing 500 yards on the ground as well. Less than 2 minutes for the Chargers. Gets it out to Tomlinson, and he'll have the first down. Grinds the clock a little bit, but they are on the hustle. Herbert back to pass. He'll throw left, going deep, and he's got it. Big catch by Usain Bolt, a 39-yard reception. And that will take the Chargers to the 25.
That's a great touch pass by Herbert. Hits his receiver right in stride.
With 50 seconds left, Herbert back to pass. He'll scramble right. Nice block from LT there. And Herbert's able to slide down, and they call the timeout. They are on the 11. Plenty of time here, 42 ticks to get in the end zone and possibly take the lead before the half. Over the middle to Tomlinson, and it's 6.
Huge score there by the Chargers. Right over the middle. Tomlinson sees it all the way. Easy pitch and catch for 6. Strong final possession in this first half for the Chargers.
21-20. The Chargers take the lead on the Houston Texans, but we still have 38 seconds and 3 timeouts. And we'll see if the former Heisman Trophy winner can lead his team down the field for some points on this drive. 34 seconds left. They'll start on the 35. Jones scrambling right, and he'll have a lot of room there.
Wisely slides down, and they'll take their first time out.
27 seconds left, and they are almost in scoring range, Frank. Jones back to pass over the middle. It's Webster Slaughter, and he'll power forward to about the 24-yard line, so they are going to easily have a field goal before this half ends, Frank.
Oh, yeah. It's a chip shot.
Jones throws right, and boy, that can't bring it in. That'll take the clock down to 15. Jones scrambling right. He's got plenty of room. Seau makes the hit. And he tackles it inbounds. A big tackle there. They are not going to go with the field goal yet. They probably are going to take a shot at the end zone here, Frank. Jones back to pass. He'll scramble again, and he'll be in the end zone for a huge touchdown for the Texans. Jones with his first rushing TD as a professional. What a score there.
No guts, no glory. Now your team's got a 6-point lead. That was a huge score and a boost for the Houston Texans right there, and they needed that. The field goal would have been good, but the touchdown, that was perfect.
Now they got plenty of momentum going into this second half. So the Texans with a 6-point lead at the half. The Chargers got more done through the air, but the rushing attack of the Houston Texans has been a big factor in this game, even with the turnover. Great game coming up later today. Brett Favre versus Russell Wilson in Denver, and Bo versus Barry. We've been waiting a long time for this game. Can't wait to see that one, Frank.
Oh yeah, that's going to be a ground show in Detroit.
The LA Chargers to receive the second half kick. They trail by 6 here in Houston. Tucker will kick it away to start the second half. Chargers will bring it up to the 27-yard line. A 20-yard return for Adderley. And we will see this Charger offense take the field for the first time to start this second half. Tomlinson continues to pile up the yards. He is 8 away from 500. Tomlinson up the middle. Nice cutback run there, but we have a flag on the play, and that will get called for holding. First and 17, backed up to the 19. Tomlinson up the middle, that's good for about 4. Second and 13 for the Chargers on their opening drive of the second half. Keenan Allen with his first reception of the day, but can't really get much out of that one. Herbert throwing left, and Charlie Joyner, I don't know how he ended up that open.
Great yards after the catch. This guy catches the ball in stride and doesn't lose a step. And he is dangerous when he gets the football in his hands. It's not just a reception and a tackle. No, it's a catch and run.
That'll take the Chargers down to the 33-yard line. Hand off to Tomlinson. Nice spin, and he breaks a tackle. Robert Brazil and Bass Reeves able to bring him down, but a huge 9-yard run by Tomlinson. Hand off up the left side, and that will be good enough for a first down by Eckler. Herbert in the gun. Throwing right, Double coverage, and Charlie Joyner brings it down. Dante Robinson with the tackle. Joyner's third reception of the day.
That was a nice pitch there by Herbert. Puts it up nice and high in the perfect spot so his guy can come down with it.
Hands it off to Tomlinson, and he'll be in the end zone for the second time today. That'll take him over 500 rushing yards on the season, Frank.
Consistent. Not only does this guy have 500 rushing yards, he's got a lot of receptions so far this year, too. A two-dimensional back, extremely valuable player to the Chargers.
Tesla's extra point is through the uprights, and that will give the Chargers a 1-point lead. So a back-and-forth punch, counter-punch slugfest here in Houston. Boyette to receive and he'll take it out to the 35. 1st and 10 for the Texans.
I'd like to see him get some play time.
Earl Campbell, 480, 6 TDs. He's having a pretty decent day so far in this one. Jones, plenty of time to throw. He'll throw right. Intended for Brevin Jordan, but you had 4 Charger defenders around. He's lucky that wasn't picked off, Frank.
You got to throw that ball away. You can't be throwing that ball right at 4 defenders.
Earl Campbell will run up left, and Eric Weddle coming down, making the stop there, and Joey Bosa is shaken up on the play. The Chargers will miss him on this drive, but he may return before the game ends. 3rd and 9 for Houston. Jones back to pass. He'll throw right. Intended for Brandon Cooks, and he is lit up by Don Fry. What a shot. They'll have to punt, and it's a coffin corner. That'll force the Chargers to start from their own 3-yard line. Hand off to Tomlinson up the left. Oh, up the middle. Nice cutback there. Reeves and Cushing able to get him down before he took that one a long way, Frank.
That's a great gang tackle there, and good pursuit by Bass Reeves and Brian Cushing.
Play action. Herbert out left, and it's brought in by Antonio Gates. His first reception of the day, and it's a big one. That'll take the Chargers all the way to the 29-yard line. And they are out of the woods. Herbert back to pass. He'll throw right. One-on-one coverage. And Usain Bolt able to bring it down easily over Dante Robinson.
How do you defend that? Look at that. He's got position all the way. Herbert throws the ball in the perfect spot. He knows where his feet are. Both feet down. Great catch by Usain Bolt.
Hand off to Tomlinson, up the gut, and a great vision there. Boy, he threaded the needle, and he'll bring it to the Houston 29.
Just had a big pass play. Hand off up the gut. This defense is wearing down a little bit. They're all over the field trying to defend. It's a great play call.
Brings up a 1st and 10 for the Chargers on the Texans 29.
Hand off to Tomlinson, and he's up the sideline. Down to about the 3-yard line.
Jonathan Joseph shaken up on the play. And that is a big loss to this Texans secondary. Not going in the locker room, so he may return. But they will not have him for the remainder of this Charger possession. Tomlinson up the gut, and he has hit pay dirt again, Frank.
This guy's all over the field. Look at the blocking these guys got to run behind. There's St. Louis pancaking Ray Childress, opening a hole right up for him to run through. Great blocking on the play there by St. Louis.
The Chargers take the 8-point lead over the Houston Texans with 18 seconds left in the third quarter. They'll start on the 21, handoff to Cano. It's a play action. Jones going long left, and Andre Johnson has it down to the 42. A nice play action there by John Paul Jones. I know it fooled me. Definitely fooled the defense there and left Johnson wide open. He had a lot of room after the catch as well. That was a good pursuit from the Chargers defense there to stop him. That's the end of 3, and it's the Bolts on top of the Texans, 35-27 here in Houston. And the Texans have it on the 42-yard line. Jones back to pass. He is hit as he throws. Coleman, the intended receiver, but Junior Seau getting in the face of John Paul Jones on that throw. Jones scrambling right, and he'll have enough for the first down, I believe. No, they'll mark it 3rd and inches, just short of the first. Campbell up the middle, easily picks up enough for the first down there.
Look at that power running. He could have ran left. No, he wanted to run over somebody, and he did.
Well, that can have an effect as to wear this defense down, especially in the fourth quarter. Usually your ball carrier gets worn down, but in this case, the defensive tacklers are getting worn down by the running back. Jones scrambling right. What a throw, and it's caught by Boyette on the edge, 2-yard line.
Look at the position. He knows exactly where he is. Both feet are in. He stutters, stops, makes the catch. Perfect ball by the Heisman Trophy winner.
That's some great awareness by that rookie receiver, getting both feet in.
Campbell right up the gut for 6. His 3rd TD of the day. And these Houston Texans are moving the ball. They are looking really good at home today against a great defense in the Chargers.
Well, the Chargers weren't the favorite when the season started, but they were today, and the Texans are taking it to them.
They'll go for 2 here, Frank, to try to tie this one up. Earl Campbell is stopped by lights out Sean Merriman, and the Chargers will hang on to their 2-point lead. Six plays, 79 yards. What a drive by these Houston Texans. And a great tackle there by Sean Merriman to prevent the Texans from tying this one up.
Danian Tomlinson, 108 on the ground today. I think he needs a few more catches, though.
They'll start on the 28, handoff to Tomlinson. Takes him up to the 31. Handoff again to Tomlinson. Brought down short of the first down. Brings up a 3rd and 1 for the Chargers. Lorenzo Neal powers forward. Cushing on the tackle, but he'll have plenty for the first.
Great power running up the middle by Lorenzo Neal. Look at him go at him.
They are now up to the 42. Tomlinson will get the carry, and what a hit by Brian Cushing. He was blocked, and I really thought Tomlinson was going to be able to get right around him, but he does not allow Tomlinson to go around. Gates had him on the block, but could not prevent him from making that tackle. What a play by Cushing. 3:07 remain in the fourth quarter, and that'll be 2nd and 11 for the Chargers. Herbert back to throw over the middle, and it is caught by Usain Bolt. That's his 6th reception, 142 yards and a TD. Big hit by Dante Robinson.
He's got to be sick of this guy getting big catches against him.
They are grinding the clock. Eckler for 3. And that'll take us down to the 2-minute warning, 35-33. The Chargers on top of the Texans, and they are moving. Eckler with his 3rd carry of the game. He'll be stopped in the backfield by Dante Robinson, and the Houston Texans will spend their first timeout. 3rd and 6. Herbert back to pass. He is blown up in the backfield, and the ball is loose. 18-wheeler with a big shot on Herbert, and Robert Brazile is able to recover the fumble. What a big play by this Texan defense.
Devastating turnover right there. Herbert has no chance. Ball pops out as he's thrown to the ground.
The bullpen fired up as their Texans shift momentum in this game, Frank. They will take over on the 50-yard line. 1st and 10 with 1:52 left in the 4th. Out left there for Jones, incomplete. 2nd and 10 on the 50. Jones scrambles right. He'll have plenty of space and get out of bounds untouched. 9 rushes, 105 yards for Jones today, looking like his superstar college self. And he is leading this team right down the field today, Frank.
Oh, yeah.
Campbell up the middle, and he's got a big lane there. That'll take the Texans up to the 12-yard line, and they'll burn their 2nd timeout. 1:35 left on the clock. Hand out to Campbell up the weak side. He'll jump over Weddle, and the Chargers will take their 2nd timeout, trying to hold on to as much time as they can for their offense. Campbell up the right side. He'll be brought down by Seau. And they will burn their last timeout to try and hold the Texans on this 3rd down. Ronnie Coleman powers forward. Touchdown, Texans.
The Texans are absolutely shocking these Chargers today. Huge turnover, and the Charger defense that normally shuts an offense down, especially on the ground, has been scored on at will today by the Houston Texans.
Houston Texans defense really coming up big today with that turnover. That could be the big difference in this game.
Chargers with no timeouts. They're going to start on the 37.
Herbert out right to Gates, and he'll wisely get out of bounds to hang on to the time. We'll take it down to 1:11, and the Chargers are on the 49. Big opportunity for a touchdown-winning drive here for Herbert. Handles the snap. He'll throw out right, and Bolt cannot hang on to it. 3 Texan defenders were all over that one. Herbert back to pass, and here come the Texans. All-out blitz, and Cushing able to put a big hit on Herbert. 3rd and 10 for the Chargers. Herbert will throw right, and it is brought down by Antonio Gates. 42 seconds. Time is still ticking away for the Chargers. Throws left, and it is deflected by Jonathan Joseph. 2nd and 10 for the Chargers. 38 seconds remain.
Be patient, Herbert. Don't throw a pick here.
Herbert running right. He'll throw cross body, and it is caught by Bolt. 20 seconds left. They might have 1 or 2 more plays here, and that's going to be it, Frank. Over the middle to Gates. 12 seconds left. 10-9. They are out of time, Frank. This one's over. The Houston Texans pull it off after a huge turnover. 40-35. They have upset the undefeated LA Chargers here in Houston.
What a game for this Houston Texan team. These fans have been waiting for this team to get back to their usual selves. They hoisted a Lombardi Trophy a couple of years ago. That's a big win for their rookie quarterback, and this defense did a great job here today.
That is a wrap here from Houston, Texas. We hope you enjoyed the game today and look forward to seeing you again in the MaddenVerse real soon. From myself, Frank, and the rest of the crew, we bid you all adieu. So long, everybody.